This is Sparta!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Power Workout. This is Sparta. We're here to develop power in them legs. We're gonna make sure we're able to jump to the moon. We're gonna see Elon Musk up there. So look, to start this off, I always say warm up. I feel like a lot of these workout plans get too complicated at times on how to develop power. Like you occasionally see people, hey, shout out to the dog in the back, that's what's up. Well, that's one thing that's good about this gym. We have Great Danes roaming the streets. If y'all didn't know, the secret to every dog, he wants to get his gains too. That's how they get so swole, how they defend you properly. So back to the warm up though. The way I warm up is I don't do a bunch of stretching. I don't do a bunch of pre-exhaustion when I'm going for power. I go straight into the exercise, which in this case is squats. I'll do a plate for probably 10 reps and then do the next plate for another 10 reps. But I warm up as much as I can. That doesn't increase my exhaustion, but really makes me feel like I'm hitting the squat depth. A lot of times if you're not warming up properly, you're gonna think you're doing squat depth when you start hitting a weight that is a little bit heavy for you. So you warm up properly, so then you start to make those working sets look like your warm-up sets. And not doing too many warm-ups, because then that can affect your working set. So you just gotta find the perfect balance. It's trial and error in this. So here's my first working set. Always get a belt, protect yourself, because you don't want your spine leaving your body and it's laughing at you as it's leaving your body. So with this, I wouldn't back up too much. Get a rack like this. Don't be squatting the other way away from the rack, man. Safety first. This is almost like construction. Put on your hard hats. So with this, I like to keep my head looking straight up, right? As you do that psychologically, this is what was in football in high school. They say look straight up because then your body goes where your eyes are looking. So if you're looking forward, you're gonna start leaning off your heels a little bit. So if you look straight to the ceiling and pick a point, you're going straight down. And really have a camera recording you or have a buddy look at you to be able to define if you're going down deep enough. You wanna make sure you're making love to the squats, man. This is how your legs is gonna get thick. With 2 H's. And so we working up to my top set. So really, a lot of people go into percentages. I ain't even gonna go there. I just say it's trial and error. When I did this, I didn't do percentages. I got up to a 500-pound squat without those percentages. And probably if I did percentages, it might be more accurate, but look, I did it kind of what Kali Muscle would say, penitentiary style. I did trial and error. Once I worked up to my top set, or if I failed on my 4th rep, then I know what I need to do and be better than the next time. So when you're going to your top set, I'm not gonna lie to you, things is gonna get real. The sweat's gonna be dripping, looking like a Gatorade commercial. And with that, you're really gonna start to feel like slight dizziness. This is how you know you're doing it right. So when you're doing this, you're gonna wanna increase this every week. And you're gonna see with trial and error that sometimes you may pick a weight that's too high for you and you can't hit your 5th rep. So then you just know, all right, maybe I can record it and continue to go and beat this next week or redo the set. Nothing's wrong with failure, guys. Don't let failure say that you're a failure. This just means you know what to beat next time. This is when you're making competition yourself. You're being better than who you were the last time. So by doing this, you're gonna face some failure, and that's okay. You're gonna have bad days and good days, but the best thing about it is you're in the gym, and this is one more day towards the perfect goal that you're trying to achieve. And you see this in this set here. I went down. It's not about ego. I went to 365 on this one just because I knew that 4 or 5 felt a little bit more heavier than usual. I was doing a program for front squats and transitioning to doing 5x5 for this was a different rep scheme, and we're doing power. I'm in no rush, you know, I'm here to increase and we're here to grow. So that's what we're here to do. Keep that in your mind. Growth is in your mind. Don't worry about the competition. Unless you're doing a powerlifting competition, then do that. But still, the mindset is you want to be better than who you were the last time. Now, I'm not gonna lie, as the reps and the sets get deeper and deeper into the program, you're gonna feel a little bit of exhaustion, almost like you did a cardio workout after doing this. So pro tip, to decrease that exhaustion and that dizziness, I say you have to do cardio. When I was doing boxing and I was at the peak of my cardio conditioning, when I would do squats for reps, 12 reps, 15 reps with 315, 365, it felt like a breeze. And when you get that cardio in your lungs, squats become a lot more easier and you can push higher weight. Contrary to popular belief, when people say you do cardio, you're losing strength. I was able to do 4 or 5 or 12, 15 times and not get that dizziness. So having that cardio really helps you prepare for doing squats stronger and longer. And the reason why I'm showing all 5 of these sets, because I want you to note that each set has a different mentality and it's all about pushing yourself. Don't let your mind confuse your body with thinking, oh, you can't do it. So I went right back up to 365. I was like, man, that 315, I can't go out like that. Like I wanted, that was good. I did the form, but now I need to go ahead and get back to this power. And so by doing that, I really convinced myself, psyched myself up to say, let's get it again. And so everyone goes through this and their mind plays tricks on you. Shout out to Trick Daddy Kane or whoever made that song, but it doesn't play tricks on you. And so by doing that, don't let it trick yourself. Your body can do a lot more than your mind thinks it can. And so by doing this, I went right back into it and killed it. And so when you're doing that and you're questioning whether or not you should go up, you'll feel a lot more happy with yourself if you went up and you failed rather than you not even attempted it at all. So make sure you make those proper attempts. Ain't nothing wrong with failure, guys. Chase the growth. Remember that. So we can't complete a leg day without doing accessory work. This comes with a coupon. You buy squat, you get the other for free. So we doing leg extensions, 4 sets of 10 to 20. This is gonna make sure that burn is there. We're finishing off the legs just right. We're cooking the turkey all the way, well done. So with this, we're really gonna kill the quads and make sure it's emphasized there. So look, I usually like to add leg press, but on this split that I'm doing, I'm gonna add a second leg day. A leg day that's gonna add a lot more volume and intensity to it, so it won't be so much of power. So we're gonna go and do our bodybuilding and our power at the same time. You know, we can't neglect the glutes and the hammies. So we're doing that. So stiff leg deadlift to finish this off, 4 sets of 10 to 20. Hamstrings have to get hit, you know, I love it. So can't neglect nothing here. So we're gonna do the hamstrings and we're gonna knock it out. So with this, it's plain and simple. Just make sure you don't hurt yourself. And if you have back problems with doing this, then find a hamstring machine. Any hamstring machine can do a lying leg curls, seated leg curls, having machines that have them doing them standing leg curls, all them things for the hammies. Make sure you get it done and cook them legs, and we'll see y'all on the next workout. All right, that was crucial. I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes getting power and getting strong, to me, is not so much of a science, man. It's a lot more simpler than we think. I mean, you know, there's a bunch of people that can sell a bunch of programs, and I'm not saying I'm the powerlifting guru either, but this is what worked for me. Like, this is how that 5x5 program, coupled with a different couple exercises, like sometimes, a lot of the times, I'll do the leg extensions and then do hamstrings. Then I'll do a second leg day, emphasizing on other things, more machine work, a lot of like leg press, things like that, just because I love bodybuilding. I'm a bodybuilder. So really, it's not so much of a, we don't got to make it complicated. Like, I never really use bands and chains and all that other stuff, even though this gym I'm at has those things, but it's like, I feel like it can be really simple. You know, you do 5x5, record yourself on squat form, you know, really make sure you're good if you don't have a coach or someone who's experienced, and then really being able to document what you did. So one day you hit, you know, a certain weight, the next day you hit another weight, and you increase a little by little, and long before you know it, it becomes, you know, you're hitting new PRs for the whole entire 5x5. So until then, guys, I'll catch you next time. Jay Bruce signing out.